every time when I come to Tapovan, there is this one place, जहाँबाट चाहिँ यो किराहरूको sound सुरु हुन्छ के. You know that place, right? हावा पनि चिसो हुन थाल्छ, fresh. Already आदि enlightened feel हुन्छ. I'm using this word wrongly. No. On a serious note, you place जुन छ Tapovan, you say that this is your poetry, this is your creation, this is your painting, this is art. What meaning does it hold to you to be close to these trees and these stones, spiritual nature-wise? के importance hold गर्छ तपाईको लाइफमा यो प्लेसले?
From very childhood, my nature was to become an artist. I wanted to become a musician. I was playing flute. I also spent so many years in learning violin. No? I spoiled my engineering exam. Many times I failed because I was whole night I was playing violin. No? So my nature was to become an artist. No? But because of the social pressure and parents, I became an engineer. So I could not create that. I had a great fascination for music. I used to get, even today, when I listen to the music, good music, that's the biggest pleasure of my life, when I listen to good music, Eastern music. So I could not become a musician, because otherwise I would have become a writer, or poet, or a musician. Or violin was my favorite instrument I was playing, but it's very difficult to play violin. So that desire remained unfulfilled. And I was very dissatisfied in my life. Engineering could not give, it gave me a bread. Engineering has given me a comfortable life. I have earned money, so I have a house, I have a car. No? Engineering has given me comfort, but it could not give me the satisfaction. No, because the art within my heart, artist within me remain hungry. So this Tapovan is my music. I was very satisfied. When our meditation ends, you can ask my friend, I just walk for half an hour and just see the beauty of this place and the grace of this place. And I'm so satisfied. The dissatisfied artist within me becomes healed. That wound that I could not play music, I could not become actress like successful actor like you, but that gives me satisfaction. Tapovan is my poetry, Tapovan is my music, Tapovan is my painting. So my artist instinct has satisfied after creation of Tapovan.
I know, we all know that people from all around the world come here to enjoy your art and to take back a little bit of bliss, probably heal their own wounds also. Do you think with whatever intention that you had created this art, it has been evolved to its fullest when you see people come and go with various impacts and effects on them? I'm sure it's varied, different people, different impacts, different intensity probably too. Are you happy with how it has evolved over the time?
In average, people from 80 different countries visit Tapovan every year.
Right.
They come from different cultural and religious and economical background. But one thing is very common. When they finish their course or when they finish their stay, when they are going out of ashram to their home, they should be happy, that they are going back to their family. But most of the people, at the time of leaving the Tapovan, they cry. And they say that, I'm missing and I don't want to go. They overstay. All the time, most of the time, people extend their ticket and they stay. They want to stay as long as possible. So, and most of the people you can ask, you can see the interview of when they are leaving Tapovan, they are very sad, very, very sad, and they want to come again. So they get a satisfaction here. they get a love here, which they don't get at their home. Although in the home they are family members, no? Here we are all loners, no? But they get that love, that satisfaction. Most of them, there are some people, they come out of curiosity, no? They don't come out of quest. 10% people come out of curiosity, no? So for them, this Tapovan is not a place. No, they should not come either. They come and they smoke cigarette and go. No? 10% of people have no meaning for Tapovan.
He's like, please don't waste our time coming here.
But 90% people, those who come with quest, not with curiosity, and leaving Tapovan is very painful for them. You can ask people who we will finish the camp on Saturday. You can come Sunday morning when people are leaving, they have tears in their eyes, or at least in their heart, no? That they are going to miss something, no? For Tapovan becomes their spiritual home, and the sannyasi becomes their spiritual brother and sisters and family, no? So when I see this, that when people go from here, they miss Tapovan, and when they come, they become happy. Next time they when come, they are very happy, no? Because they remember, no? So it has become a spiritual home for thousands of people of different cultural background. People come from Pakistan, from Afghanistan, for all over Asia and Europe, people have come, and North America. Maybe people from Africa has not come, or from a different country, and from South America, not from every country. But otherwise, from every European country or Asian country, we have visitors. They come from different religious background, they have different cultural background. They have never done the arti. But here, when people come Arab countries, they also do arti with us, and they get pleasure. So that is a success of Tapovan. Tapovan has created a universal brotherhood. No? We are beyond the boundaries of religion. You will see
yeah, I noticed it.
Makkah, you will see Nanak, you will see Jesus, as well as Krishna and Shiva. No?
Right.
So we have crossed the boundaries of religion. We have made a universal brotherhood, and a universal family.
Right.
So that gives me great satisfaction.
Like to the 90% of people who came here for quest and have left, thousands of people have come here and left. Many of them are here still. What do you think are the qualities that they need to take back to their family and to the world to make the entire world like Tapovan? The qualities.
Yeah, when I visit after Corona, I have not been able to go to the West. No? When I was visiting, I was surprised going into, because maximum people have come here from Russia also. And Russia is a language problem. They don't understand English, they don't understand Nepali, they don't understand Hindi. So we have a great problem in communication. But the Russian people are so beautiful, no? They sit here, when we are talking in Nepal, English Nepal, there are a lot of some Russian people are sitting, they sit patiently. So when I was visiting Russia, I was surprised. Going into village, I was invited by a landlord in Russia near Moscow in village because he has visited here. When I went there, I was most surprised that he was serving me a Nepali food and also playing Nepali music and also has a picture of Shambhunath and Pashupatinath. So it was like a little Nepal in a Russian village. No? So that gives a great satisfaction. When they go back from here, they take the best thing of Nepal with them. No?
When we talk about the best things of Nepal, we can definitely not forget the mountains. And I've come to know that you consider mountains your father and Ganga your mother. So one commonality between you and me, like me being here and you being the higher being, of course, is I genuinely consider mountains my gurus, my gods. my protectors, everything. And I derive an immense amount of energy from the mountains, and I am madly in love with the mountains and the mountain people and the stones and the birds and overall the people of Nepal. Hence the reason that I have not been able to stay abroad. I can never leave Nepal because of the mountains. I've also come to know that you have declared that you will not travel beyond the Himalaya regions now. You don't want to do that. What is the connection between you and mountain? Why such love?
Himalaya, I consider Himalaya as my father. This is also Himalayan range, Mahabharat range is also Himalayan. Himalaya, I consider as my father. And Himalayan river, big rivers, especially Ganga, Ganga. Ganga has given me more love than my mother has given to me. So I feel more secure when I am near Ganges, more secure and more happy, as if I am in close to my mother. And all other Himalayan rivers, also Triveni Ghat when I go in Nepal, they are tribute to Gangas. Gandak is tribute. The Triveni river is also tribute to Ganga. The Koshi, the Karnali, they are all sister of Ganges. So I cannot describe you in words what satisfaction I get when I sit at the bank of Himalayan river. I remember my mother Ganges, That is my greatest pleasure in my life. And only desire, my desire is I want to die in Himalaya. That's why I have cancelled going abroad, because I'm already 80. Anytime my call can come. I don't want to die in America or England. I want to die in Nepal under the Himalayan. And if possible, if God provides, I would like to die close to a Himalayan river, so that people have not to travel to carry my body. They can burn me near close to the Himalayan river. I cannot describe you in words how much I have a love for Himalayan river and for Himalaya. I am very fortunate that I am born and I have an ashram in Himalaya. Nothing can give you more excitement, more pleasure, more satisfaction and then this Himalayan jungle and Himalayan peaks and Himalayan rivers. That's a common meeting point between me and you. You have also a great fascination for mountains,
Yeah, and I remember I had also mentioned in an interview, I think 10 years back, that I would also like to die looking at the mountains. And there is this one poet in Nepal who has written a poem about it. Himal हाँसेको हेरेर मर्न पाऊँ. That is a very popular quote also.
Himalaya is the best place to die. Best place to live and super best place for die. That's why Jesus came to Himalaya to die. Jesus was not killed on the cross, He lived in Pahalgam. He still he has his samadhi in Pahalgam. He left his body in Pahalgam. Not only Jesus, even Moses. But they are born in different part of the world. But they were enlightened people. They know the value of Himalaya. Moses came and he left his body in Himalaya near Pahalgam. Lao Tzu was born in China, But when his death came, he came to Tibet to die, near the Himalaya. So the people, enlightened people, those who know the value of Himalaya, there is no best place to die than Himalaya. For living, people are unconscious, They go to mountains, they just drink beer and say, Kati Ramro. They are not enchanted by Himalaya. The Himalaya should make you silent, There is no need of beer. Himalaya is intoxication, great intoxication. You don't need other intoxication. Watching Himalaya, you should be intoxicated, But they need drinks, they need cigarettes, and they do, Ramrocha, feels selfie khicho.
So much for all the vlogs. Okay. You know, we see parents bringing along their children in their spiritual quest. So for me, I don't know whether I'm closed-minded or rigid. Please enlighten me. Is it important to bring your children along with you, or is it more beautiful for them to explore their own spiritual quest? Probably somewhere a guru or swami meant for them is there, and probably they are heading towards that path. And if you take them towards your spiritual quest, probably it will take longer for them. On the contrary, am I overthinking as a mother?
No, the children should be loved, but their freedom should not be encroached. They should be given freedom, no? To grow according to their own taste. The problem is that the parents had already an idea. The moment children is born, no, like the doctor भन्नु पर्छ, engineer भन्नु पर्यो, doctor भन्नु पर्यो, या हिजो IT भन्नु पर्यो, या यो तपाईं को हो बनाउने? Who are you? They have their own life. No? Let them become mature and they choose their own profession. Maybe by playing music they can be more happy. By playing bass, flute also, one can become world famous. If they get the profession of their choice, no? In any profession, if you excellence, no? You have money, you have prestige, everything, no? Musician, great cricketer, great painter, no? Everybody is respected in the world. No need for everybody to become a doctor or engineer or IT, no? So that is the superimposed ambition of parents on their children is very dangerous. I was also forced to become an engineer. By heart, I was an artist. I could have become a musician or poet, no? So I remember how difficult it is to to study something which you don't like from your own heart, no? So no, children should be given freedom. Parents should not impose their dreams, no? They should not fire their gun on their soldier, no? Let them allow to choose their own profession, their own love partner, no? They should be given freedom to love, to say given to choose their own profession. And all the time they should be protected. They should be also given good advice, no? And they should be brought up in a happy atmosphere. The problem is that now husband and wife, most of the time, now in Nepal, 19.6% marriage ends in divorce. 19.6 means every fifth marriage breaks into divorce. They are unhappy, no? And those people who don't divorce because they don't dare to go to the court and there are so many problems, and financial problem, and social problem. Otherwise, most of the marriage is on the rock, no? So in that atmosphere, the children are brought up where husband and wife is all the time nagging and dissatisfied. So that has a very bad impact upon the children. So they should be brought up in a loving atmosphere where there is a love, no? So these are the big problems in children because when they see the father and mother is fighting, and most of the time it happens in most of the houses, no? They are nagging, they are complaining, no? And in that atmosphere the children are brought up, they have very negative, they have a negative impact. Those children becomes addicted of alcohol or drugs because the atmosphere is not supportive.
Do you think it is a better idea to separate than raise children in toxic environment?
Yes, it's much better to separate. When there's atmosphere is not favorable, it is much better to separate. No? And try next round.
Next round with the same person or?
No. Okay. Now I'll tell you a joke. You're okay with jokes, no? Because we crack here many jokes and we have been 1.5 hours without jokes, no? A Hollywood heroine, she was divorcing and marrying every 6 months and year, So she has already done about 30 divorce and marriage. So when she got 31st marriage, he looked at the groom and he said, your face looked similar to me. Have you been married before also?
Swamiji, I have a question again. Since I think, which is also good, since a lot of people are into spirituality, there is a spiritual quest ma janu bhako cha आफ्नो अहिले धेरैजना आश्रमहरु जानुहुन्छ धेरैजना different गुरुकुलमा जानुहुन्छ धेरैजना विपश्यना पनि जानुहुन्छ so do you think अहिलेको जेनेरेसनले जस्तै before marriage छ नि while they are dating probably they have done everything they have had sex they have had all those सबै exploration भइसकेपछि do you think अहिलेको worlds मा आफ्नो spiritual quest को पनि same page मा हुनुपर्ने जरुरी छ same page मा जस्तै I'll tell you why okay I'll tell you why जस्तै I was talking to Neerab also. I've talked to many people who have had the grace of a guru in their life. अनि उहाँहरुलाई चाहिँ त्यो यति divine लाग्छ कि त्यो बाहेकको अरु relationship खासै अलिकति फिका जस्तो लाग्छ भन्ने सुनेको छु गुरुसँगको relationship बाहेक संसारमा अरु relationship you agreed instantly चाहिँ फिका लाग्छ यस्तो बेलामा सबैजना स्पिरिचुअली एउटै पेजमा इभल्भ भइसकेको हुँदैन नि त सो फर इन्स्टेन्स कोही मान्छे हुनुहुन्छ उहाँलाई गुरु बाहेक अरु रिलेसनशिप फिका लाग्छ तर म त्यो पाथमा नभएर म त्यति इभल्भ नभएर मेरो एक्सपेक्टेसन चाहिँ त्यो मान्छेबाट हैन प्रायोरिटीमा चाहिँ म्यारेजलाई राखोस् घर गृहस्थलाई राखोस् किनकि अल्टिमेटली द्याट्स द एम अफ गेटिङ म्यारिड घर गृहस्थ म्यानेजमेन्ट मलाई राखोस् भन्ने जुन इच्छा हुन्छ नि हैन त्यो म्याच नहुन सक्छ अहिले धेरैको म्याच नभएको पनि देखिरहेको छु हेन्स द रिफ्ट है युथहरु यति धेरै स्पिरिचुअल क्वेस्टमा गइरहनु भएको छ त्यसको एडभर्स इफेक्ट चाहिँ अलिकति फ्यामिली इन्भाइरोमेन्टमा पनि आइरहेको छ हैन यसमा यहाँको विचार के छ र त्यो प्री डिस्कस्ड हुनु जरुरी छ अहिलेको टाइम एन्ड एजमा डिस्कस गर्न प्री डिस्कस्ड के प्री डिस्कस लाइक पहिले सी आई एम अलरेडी इन अ डिभाइन रिलेशनशिप विथ अ गुरु इफ यु डोन्ट अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड it's just the khalki conversation. I don't know how they are going to do it, but is it important in today's world?
No, spirituality is a very refined test, very aristocratic. Everybody does not have interest in spirituality. No?
Right.
Very mature soul have a spiritual inclination to play. How many people come for meditation and tapovan, or how many people go for vipassana? Limited people go, no? So it is a very specific test, no? Everybody is not interested in meditation. Nowhere, even in the time of Krishna or Rama and Buddha, no? Very small percentage of people were interested in the walk with Buddha. When Buddha himself was in body, very small percentage of people walk with Buddha, not everybody, no? So it cannot become a common interest. Spiritually, it will never become a common interest. It is very aristocratic, very special. It will always be followed by rare people, few people, no? So when a person have a spiritual inclination, he or she must marry or fall in love with a spiritual person. No? Otherwise, what happens? A husband is interested in meditation and wife is interested in shopping. No, then a lot of problems comes. It may be.
I want to be passionate. No shopping.
It may be reverse also. Wife is interested in meditation and husband is interested in dohri shan. Or going to parties or going to disco, or so then there is a big conflict. So my my advice is, if your inclination is spiritual, you must look for a spiritual partner. Girls also, if she is spiritually, she must look for a spiritual. Then there is a common platform, no? Spiritually, it becomes a common platform. And if both are spiritual, it can be a very good match. They can grow together. It's not guaranteed, but it can be very good match. So a common platform is there of spirituality. So my request is that if you are for doing meditation, you should look for a partner who is also interested in meditation.
Right. So यहाँ कतिजना म्यारिड मेन र वुमेनहरू पनि आउनुहुन्छ होइन जसको इन्ट्रेस्ट उहाँको जस्तो नहुन सक्छ घरमा क्लास होला के होला त्यस्तो त्यस्तो हजुरकै यही तपोवनमै आउने अलरेडी म्यारिड मेन र वुमेनहरूलाई के एडभाइस दिनुहुन्छ
होइन क्लास त हर घरमा छ हस्बेन्ड वाइफमा होइन हरेक घरमा छ कसैले देखाउँछ कसैले देखाउँदैन त्यति मात्रै हो होइन किनभने यो युग जुन आयो नि बडो इगोइस्ट युग आयो बुझ्नुहोस् किन क्लास छ भनेर बिफोर हाम्रो फोर फादर मेरो मेरो ग्रान्ड फादर ग्रान्ड मदरको बिचमा यस्तो क्लास कहिले हुन्थेन बिकज द वाइफ हेज टु सरेन्डर टु द हस्बेन्ड द मास्टर वाज हस्बेन्ड वाट एभर हि सेज वाज द फाइनल वर्ड वाइफ इज टु सरेन्डर एन्ड हस्बेन्ड वाज द अर्निङ मेम्बर मनी कन्ट्रोल उसको हातमा थियो त्यस कारणले परिवार चल्यो यति वर्षसम्म म्यारेज चल्यो म्यारेज त आजको इन्स्टिट्युसन होइन नि दसौँ हजार वर्षदेखिको इन्स्टिट्युसन हो इट हेज ए पर्पस एन्ड इट हेज सर्भ द पर्पस फर थाउजन्ड्स अफ इयर अब यो युग जुन आयो अहिले जुन युग आयो स्पेसली यो 50 वर्ष 30-40 वर्षको बिचमा के भयो भने sometimes wife is earning more than husband. So she is not dependent upon the husband for finance. Sometimes wife is MD and husband is only MBBS. Sometimes, not all the time. No? Or at least she is also equally educated. No? So she has her own ego, husband has her own ego. No? Before the family lasted for thousands of years because there was only one ego of the husband. Wife has to surrender. Everybody has to surrender to the head of the family. Well, grandfather by grandfather जे भन्यो त फाइनल त्यसमा फेरि कसैको बोल्ने ठाउँ थिएन अब ग्रान्डफादरसँग कोही फादर बस्न चाहँदै सबैको आफ्नो आफ्नो घर छ हैन nobody wants to stay with old people no सबै आफ्नो आफ्नो घर छ अब सबै घरमा पनि कस्तो हो भने before okay family when I was child my grandfather 4 brothers no and everybody has 3-4 child and their children so the food used to be cooked in my village in Janakpur for 60 people एकैचोटि आँगनमा 60 जना बसेर खान्थ्यो but family was okay because the senior grand मेरो हजुरबुवा सबभन्दा जेठो हुनुहुन्थ्यो उहाँले जे भन्नुभयो त्यो फाइनल all other brother has to agree so family but after his death no they all uncles separated they have their own house no everybody even the children when they went to America would come back they don't like to stay with the father he has his own apartment what happens that now there are so many ego cannot live under one roof only one ego can live under one roof family has lasted for thousands of years because it was one person centrally the head of the family whose order was final. Nowadays, even your teenager girl or son will not listen to you. He has his own mind, his own ego. So now it is very difficult to have a large family. It's breaking. Now husband, wife and children. Now even children, when they become 20 years age, they don't want to live with the parents. They want their own freedom. No, so you cannot maintain the same family status which has lasted. Now you have to change your mind frame, and same in the husband-wife also. Now before the wife has to surrender because husband has all the money and money was power. Wife was not working, earning. No, so even for a sari or for an ornament, she has looked. Pray, you know. But now she earns more, sometimes more than husband. So why she will listen? No.
अब के गर्ने त यसको सोल्युसन
Now new.
So we've reached to this stage.
अब के गर्ने म बताउँछु अब तप बनाउने ओशो पढ्ने, सबैलाई इक्वली फ्रिडम दिने प्रेम गर्नलाई, and as long as love is there, they should live together. When love is not there, they should separate. When living without love is a torture. No? So that freedom is coming slowly. No? You know, in Nepal, 19.6% marriages are ending into the divorce. You know, in Portugal, how much? 95%. In Russia, 73%. In Europe and America, more than 50%. Half of the marriage, no? So that's going to the future of marriage. So you should be ready, no? Time is changing, you should change your mind frame. Change your mind frame and encourage open relationship. People should marry when they decide to live together, and they should be together as long as love is there. When love is not there, living without love is a torture.
Right, absolutely. With this note, I think अब म चाहिँ यस्तो ग्रिडी र सेल्फिस भएर म यहाँ रातभरि यहाँ बस्न सक्छु जस्तो लाग्यो तर आई थिङ्क वी हेभ टु एन्ड दिस लभको कुरा प्रेमको कुरा गर्नुभएको छ स्वामीजीले विथ लट्स अफ लभ यु हेभ कम अप विथ अ बुक रिसेन्टली मिस्टेक्स एन्ड मिराकल्स भनेर अनि यो बुक एमाजोनमा पनि एकदमै विदिन द रिलिज अफ आई थिङ्क विदिन द रिलिज अफ द बुक विदिन 20 days होइन 20th पोजिसनमा छ पिपल वर्ल्ड वाइड आर लभिङ दिस बुक होइन अनि वी क्यान सी यस्तो ब्युटिफुल पिक्चर्स पछाडि पनि collage of pictures of great swamis and gurus and हाम्रो स्वामीजीको master too with loads of love. Isma, I heard that this book is, I'm yet to read this, no offense.
It's my pleasure. I would like to offer this book to you and it will be my pleasure if this book can please you.
Thank you so much. So, यदि यहाँलाई थाहा छैन कोहीसँग बुक माग्ने भने यो है टेक्निक Sorry, मैले पढाएको छैन भनेपछि they are bound to gift you a book.
No, you can take both my love book also.
And if you are in front of a person who is very loving, you'll get
my romance with Osho.
Okay. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. म त एकदम shamelessly लिदिन्छु book हैन. I love books.
You love book?
Yeah,
no,
I will.
No, I find some common point. You love Himalaya.
Yeah.
You love book.
Yeah.
So time will come when you will fall in love with Tapovan also.
Thank you so much. No, I actually, in fact, I've already fallen in love with Tapovan. That is the reason मेरो बाबु अहिले 5 years भयो. People, they like lockdown भन्दा अगाडि म regularly Tapovan आउँछु. यहाँको vibration, यहाँको birthday celebration आएको थिएँ म. कसरी हुन्छ म one thing I've been blessed with the universe's grace, with the mountain's grace is I have had a chance नेपालमा बसेर to meet extraordinary individuals के people यति धेरै तप गरेको मान्छेहरू रिम्पुचेहरू स्वामीजी जस्तै बाहिरबाट पनि जो गुरु आउनु भएको छ अलिकति निकटमा बसेर यहाँले भन्नुभएको जस्तै बस्दैमा इन्लाइटेन्ड हुन्छौँ एकछिन हैन त्यो कति प्रभाव पर्छ के लाइफमा त्यो एक दिन एउटा गुरुलाई भेटेर ब्याक गएको त्यो होल विकै मगन मस्त हुन्छ कि आई डोन्ट नो हाउ हैन तर सो मलाई चाहिँ नेपाल स्पेशली नेपाल यति not just spiritual in its beauty and nature and people too, but गुरुहरूको आगमन र गुरुहरू यहाँ जति पनि हुनुहुन्छ नि भएको इभन बोर्डर छुट्टिनु अगाडि पनि हैन उहाँहरूको पनि सबैको ब्लेसिङ हुनु भनेको त्यो ब्लेसिङ पनि छोड्न मन नलाग्ने हो सो तपोवन आई एम अलरेडी इन लभ विथ इट एन्ड माई मदर इज इन लभ विथ यहाँको भेज पिज्जा सी लभ्स यहाँको भेज पिज्जा आई डोन्ट नो वाइ यहाँ आउने बित्तिकै जहिले पनि भेज पिज्जा जोब्रामा देयर इज अ ब्युटिफुल रेस्टुरेन्ट टु हियर अनि सो या अलरेडी इन लभ स्वामीजी द्याट्स फर स्योर र यो बुकको कुराकानी गर्नु पर्दाखेरि आई हर्ड द्याट दिस इज
You love books?
I love books.
Good. Then you will like this book. You will like this book.
So what is that one एउटा incidents यो बुकको बारेमा भन्नु पर्दाखेरि एउटा च्याप्टर यो फेभरेट च्याप्टर टु जस्ट जसले पनि यो बुक पढ्नु भएको छैन यो बुकको एउटा च्याप्टर स्वामीजीको फेभरेट इन्सिडेन्ट्स आफ्नै मुखबाट सुन्न पाए त वुड बी ग्रेसफुल
यो बुकमा दुईटा बुक जो तपाईँको तलको बुक छ त्यसमा त मेरो रोमान्स विथ ओशो छ है माई डेज विथ ओशो यस बुकमा मैले धेरै मिस्टिकल मान्छेहरूलाई भेटेँ स्कुल लाइफदेखि नै मेरो सर्च थियो आई मेट मेनी मिस्टिकल पिपल एन्ड देयर वर थिङ्स वर ह्यापनिङ अराउन्ड देम विच वी कल मिरेकल what we call miracle, which we cannot justify by our five senses, no? We have five senses. And so-called rational people think that how much they see, the world exists only up to that limit. What they listen, that's only the sound, no? No, we listen only 18 cycle per second to 2 cycle per second, hertz per second sound, no? The sound has great existence above 200 hertz per second, no? So everything is more than our senses. Our senses has limitation. But so-called rational people, they call themselves rational, no? They said that whatever I can't touch does not exist.
Right.
Whatever I don't see, don't exist, no? For rational people, it looks miracle. But it is not miracle, it is higher science. No? Science beyond our five senses. So I saw many incidents which we cannot justify by our five senses. The people call it miracle, that's why I have named this book Mystics and Miracle. I have met 30 different mystics, and around him I saw things happening which cannot be rationalized by our so-called rational small mind. No? This mind is very small. Existence is vast. There is so much mystery you cannot understand. No? But the so-called worldly people think that whatever they don't understand is all bullshit. No? That's our ego. This book is against that ego.
Wow. So your picture यस्तो करुणामय एक्सप्रेसन छ अनि यो पिक्चरमा मैले उहाँको आँखामा माउन्टेन खोजिरहेको छु.
No, this picture is when I was in deep Himalaya in Muktinath.
Right, you lugale
Zomsomko picture ho yo. So I was you can see my joy in Himalaya.
Yeah.
Zomsom Muktinath ko picture.
This is a beautiful picture. I also had the opportunity. I recently मात्र गएको हो म Muktinath, magical place. एकदमै राम्रो लाग्यो.
You love river also?
I love river. I love trees, I love rivers, I love rocks, I love धुलो, I love यो घरको धुलोले चाहिँ एलर्जी हुन्छ मलाई, घरको धुलो ढुसीले. तर यो वन जङ्गलको trails, and I would also like to अहिले मौका परिहालेको बेलामा blessing लिन नि चाहन्छु. मैले चाहिँ अब Great Himalayan Trail plan गरिरहेको छु. It's another big project that I'm planning. 1700 kilometers from one end to another. Sabai mountain range. I would like to take your blessing.
Himalayan range. From where you will start?
From Mechi to Mahakali.
Oh,
all the way.
All the way on the Himalayan range?
Yeah.
They're great. Great. And you will track?
Yeah.
My God.
So
how blessed you are. How blessed you are.
So yeah, that is the kind of love. And for me, मेरो लागि चाहिँ जीवनमा मैले मेरो बोस्ट गरेको होइन मेरो लभको इन्टेन्सिटी मात्र भनेको हो यहाँ है. सो मेरो लागि त्यो तीर्थयात्रा हो के. सो मान्छेले भन्छ नि 4 धाम जाने अथवा कता जानु छ जिन्दगीमा है, गडलाई भेट्नु छ, कसलाई भेट्नु छ. मेरो लागि द्याट्स इट. मैले त्यो गरेपछि म मर्यो भने पनि मलाई चाहिँ केही पनि प्रब्लम छैन.
You have been the Garhwal Himalaya? Have you been to Badrinath, Kedarnath, that area, or Rishikesh or Haridwar?
No, I have not had a chance.
Please try one. You will love. You will love. The Garhwal Himalaya has something special, no? Okay. Because thousands and thousands of enlightened people has walked, and they have left their body there, no? So they have left their impression. No? I love Himalaya. I have been in Sikkim. I have been in Tibet. I have been in Nepali or Indian Himalaya. But the Garhwal Himalaya has something special, no? Okay. You start from Haridwar to Kedarnath, Badrinath, Gangotri, Jamnotri. No? That's why our people from Nepal still go to Char Dham. No?
Yeah.
I will advise you to you test the Garhwal Himalaya. If you love Himalaya, you love Himalayan river, then I am sure you will like the Garhwal Himalaya. Haridwar to Kedarnath.
अब यो उहाँको मुखबाट स्वामीजीको मुखबाट आउनु नै मेरो लागि टिकट हो भन्ने ठान्छु म. I will surely go. May the divine act in my favor. यहाँको बाणीमा हैन म जान पाइहालौँ त्यो ठाउँमा. I would love to go definitely.
You have asked me what is the best chapter in the book.
Exactly.
One time in 1981 or 82 I just roam in the Garhwal Himalaya for no program, no fixed routine where to go, where to stay. We are 5 friends. We have a car. We had a car, and we just roam for months in the Garhwal Himalaya without any programs. No, wherever we like, we stayed. Whatever we like, we ate without any target. No, we were in the Garhwal Himalaya for about 40 days. No, that is the best experience of my life that I have narrated in this book. You can read. No, I'm in lust with Himalaya, not love. I did lust. I'm lustful for Himalaya. And when I was in Himalaya, I cannot describe the satisfaction. I request you, as you love Himalaya, the best portion of Himalaya is from Haridwar to Badrinath and Kedarnath and Gangotri and Jamunotri. Go to that region.
Okay. I think म योभन्दा धेरै गर्ने दुस्साहस गर्दिनँ किनकि द मोस्ट ब्युटिफुल स्टेटमेन्ट आई लस्ट हिमालयज आइसक्यो यहाँ मेरो लागि सो आई वुड लाइक टु एन्ड दिस सेसन थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर ह्याभिङ मी हियर थ्याङ्क यू एभ्री वान फर यर पेसेन्स ओ माई गड यु गाइज आर अमेजिङ कति पेसेन्स अब भनिन्छ नि मान्छेले सबभन्दा ब्युटिफुल गिफ्ट कसैलाई दिन सक्ने टाइम र अटेन्सन हो होइन लुक एट यु आई हेभ रिसिभ्ड सो मेनी गिफ्ट्स टुडे थ्याङ्क यू सो मच एन्ड थ्याङ्क यू स्वामीजी फर एभर ब्लेसिङ नेपाल
थ्याङ्क यू निशा अधिकारीजी फर कमिङ हियर and giving me opportunity to speak with you. Thank you.
Thank you.